78 minutes. And Spurs still not had a shot on target. I'm just letting you know that.
12 seconds later.
Plays it all the way out to Douglas Costa. He's one-on-one. And just as I say, they score their first shot on target. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to episode 10 of the Bayern Beta Save. We will be concentrating today on the Champions League semi-final against Spurs, both home and away. Can we get to the final by overcoming Tottenham Hotspur? So, there's only been one game in between. It's the Borussia Mönchengladbach, which we won 1-0. Ivan Perisic getting the goal. It'll be good for his morale, as he hasn't really been in the side. So we do go into the Spurs game still top of the league, but still 3 points clear of Dortmund. And I'm sure in the next episode we will find out whether we will be Bundesliga champions. But we will first of all find out, can we make the Champions League final? So for the first leg, we are at home. So we are in Germany. And this is going to be the lineup for that game. We've got Manuel Neuer in goal. Tolisso start left back because Alaba's a little bit tired on 86%. So I'd rather play Tolisso to get a bit of freshness in the back. But we've got Pavard, Sule and Kimmich at the back. Thiago and Goretzka with Coutinho, Eriksen and Kingsley Coman coming back on that right-hand side. And Belotti's going to start up front, as he did do well in the last couple of games. So I'm going to give him a run out, see if he can try and grab us some goals. So as we are at home first, we want to try and not concede. We don't want to give Spurs any away goals, because that'll make it harder when we do go back to London and try and secure that place in the final. So we are going to give the usual, we are favourites. No, I want to give one the press a bit on your backs, but we haven't got that one. So I'm going to say keep our good run going, as Kimmich does get motivated. And we'll tell the team we have faith in them and go out there and get the difference. And they seem happy. They seem hyped up for it. So we'll get this game underway. First leg at home. So we'd want to try and avoid any goals being conceded. Can we make the Champions League final? 25 minutes in. Spurs holding on to the possession. But it looks to be Bayern Munich that are making the most of what they've got. As Douglas Costa plays it short to Ndombele. Spurs, Son on the ball. Can he get in the box? He can. Tries to cross it, but Sule is there. And the winner of this game will play either Liverpool or Man City in the Champions League finals. That's a tasty semi-final as well. So 3 English sides in the Champions League final, or the semi-finals. We are the only non-English team left, as Coman's broken through. He almost grabbed the first goal. Unlucky from Kingsley Coman. As we do get the corner, Thiago crosses it in. Coman again with the header, and it's come off the line. Unlucky. As we do get another highlight, Danny Rose has been booked. Is there going to be a free kick here from Coutinho? More than likely. Or it's going to be Thiago. Thiago takes it, and Thiago scores from the free kick. It's his first goal of the season. I thought that might have been Coutinho taking it, but it's a good job Thiago did. And from the free kick, it goes in the corner. Lloris couldn't even get out. Well, he got a hand on it, but it wasn't enough. And we are 1-0 up from a free kick from Thiago. And we are going to get another highlight. It's been all Bayern Munich since that first highlight. They've given away the throw, and Kingsley Coman should have made it 2. Coming up to half-time, Kingsley Coman's picked up a knock, so he will be coming off at half-time. But we are doing very well at the moment. I'm going to say I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. And we are going to bring Coman off. And we'll bring Thomas Muller on for him, as he's been doing well these last couple of games. Coutinho's on a 6.4. So I think it's time for Serge Gnabry to come back from injury and be that inverted winger on the left-hand side. So double sub. 1-0 up. Can we keep the form up? Throw in for Spurs. 54 minutes. Kyle Walker-Peters started it from the throw, as Douglas Costa, looking for a Spurs player, finds Dele Alli. Dele Alli beats the defender, but he does not beat Manuel Neuer. Still only 1-0. as the highlight does continue. So wait, what's going to come from this? Let's find out together. As Belotti, quiet game for Belotti, haven't seen him much in this game. But Thiago to Goretzka, looking for the run from Muller. He does find him. Muller's one-on-one. It's a good slide tackle from the Spurs defence. And that will amount to a goal kick. 59 minutes. And it's Dele Alli for Spurs. Gives it to Son. He's going to try and find a low cross, but he has to go all the way back to Toby Alderweireld. And Ndombele. Bayern are doing very well to press here. We're sort of pushing them back. But they are finding spaces here as Ryan Sessegnon gives it to Lacolso. But Kimmich reads him like a buck and intercepts the play. And now Bayern Munich have the chance to counter-attack. Gnabry looking for the run for Belotti. But he has to go back to Thiago. Tolisso playing unconventional left back. He's doing well so far. Eriksson plays it all the way out to Kimmich on the right. The right back comes inside for Belotti. Finds Gnabry at the back post. He's got to be offside. He's got to be offside. I think he's given it. I could tell he was offside. I got dodgy eyes. And even I could tell that Serge Gnabry was offside. You can't really see from the camera angle, but he is way offside. Only 1-0. 62 minutes. Half an hour to go. 2/3 of the game through. I'll take a 1-0 win back to London any day of the week, as long as we don't concede an away goal. But Belotti almost made it 2. We are looking for that second goal. I'd love it if we did score 2-0, because that is a very comfortable score to take back to London, and we are all over Spurs at the moment. Lloris, 66 minutes, hanging on to the ball. Plays it short to Alderweireld, to Sanchez. Long ball out to Lacolso. No, it's Douglas Costa. But it's a good slide, but Harry Kane does pick it up. And that's another player who's been quiet in this game. Harry Kane. Have I just jinxed myself? No, I haven't. He puts it wide. 69 minutes. I was just about to make a sub, but we will watch this highlight play out and see what it does. I was going to bring Belotti off because he's on 6.4 and bring Lewandowski on, but we'll wait for the highlight to play out, so we might want to change something up if Spurs do score, because it's still only 1-0. And if they do grab an equaliser, 1-1, that's an away goal. And away goals are not very good when it comes to Champions League. But Sissoko plays it out to Son. Sessegnon's got the overlap. He's going to try and look for Harry Kane, I imagine, but he plays it short. Lacolso plays it into Douglas Costa. Oh, they are starting to threaten now. At 71 minutes, it is time to bring Belotti off. He's on 6.3. He's underperforming. Robert Lewandowski can come on for him. And we are going to go attacking, I think, because we want to find that second goal to seal, well, to get a good result, really, to go to London. 78 minutes. And Spurs still not had a shot on target. I'm just letting you know that. So when they eventually score their first shot on target. But Thomas Muller on the right. He's got some room here. Can he find anybody in the box? Tries to find, I think it was Thiago or Tolisso. But Son plays it all the way out to Douglas Costa. He's one-on-one. And just as I say, they score their first shot on target. And Douglas Costa, former Bayern Munich winger, has scored the goal. And it's 1-1 in this game. And they've scored an away goal. And I think because we went attacking, we left a gap at the back. And that could come back to bite us. Because I don't want to take a 1-1 back to London. 10 minutes to score a goal. Corner from Thiago, 83 minutes. Anybody there? Nope. Nobody there. And Gnabry puts it wide. I'm going to demand more. We need to score a goal to take back to London. 89 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 1-1 is not a good result to take back to London. Spurs will be in the ascendancy. But Gnabry tries to cross it. It's blocked. Tolisso crosses it in for Thomas Muller. Hits the side netting. This is a very bad game for us. We've had 11 shots on target. They've had 1 shot on target. And it's 1-1. Look at those stats. We've had 24 shots. Spurs had 6. We had 11 on target. They had 1. But they did have possession. So, they have got that going for us. But not good enough. We should have won that game. And now we make it a lot harder when we go out to London to try and qualify for the final. 1-1's not the best result. They've got their away goal. They know they can play out a 0-0, and they will go through on away goals. So I think what we'll do, we'll come back for the second leg. We have to score. We have to score. Simple as. We cannot score 0-0 and go through to the final. We have to go out there and get a result. Disaster has struck as Thiago's out for 7 weeks to 4 months. That is going to make him miss the rest of the season, and he has been our best player in the middle all year. A 7.41 average rating. Yeah, he's going to be out. He's out for the season. We'll send him out to a specialist, but Thiago is going to miss the rest of the season, just as we're coming up to our most important games. Oh, that is unbelievable. Second leg, 1-1 from the first, and we need a big game performance today. The only change is that Alaba comes in at left back. He is now fit enough to make the squad. Tolisso will slot in Thiago's position. He's now injured for the rest of the season. Muller comes in on the right-hand side, and Robert Lewandowski is going to lead the line. We have to score a goal. We cannot not score, otherwise we will be out of the Champions League. We get 1 goal, and we have cancelled out Tottenham's away goal. So we have to try and grab that and make sure we win this game and reach the Champions League final. Pick up where you left off last time out, boys. I have faith in you. Go out there, make the difference. Make yourselves Bayern Munich legends. So it is 1-1. We go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We have to win this game to make the final. 10 minutes in and we have a throw. It's going to be Kimmich. Loses it to Son, and Son is away. He's got pace. He's beaten our defence. He's through on goal. What can Son do? Hits the side netting. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of that from Tottenham in this game. 22 minutes, a corner for Spurs. Douglas Costa, Neuer punches it clear, and Lewandowski's now going to have a chance to counter. Gives it out wide to Coutinho. He's going to wait for the long ball, but gives it back to Alaba. Sule over the top. Doesn't get as far as Walker-Peters. As Douglas Costa, the former Bayern Munich player, scored in the first leg. He almost scored in the second leg as well. Very nervous second leg. 38 minutes. Not many highlights in this first half. But we need to find a goal. We have to score. There is no way we qualify for the final without scoring a goal. But Thomas Muller to Eriksson. Gives it back to Muller. Kimmich is on the right. Gives it back inside. Lovely short pass in play. Silky stuff from Bayern Munich here. Can it result in a goal though? That's what we want. Coutinho to Lewandowski. Plays it out to Alaba. This deserves a goal. Tolisso gives it back to Alaba. Crosses it in. Thomas Muller heads it over the bar. Deserved a goal at the end of that. There was some lovely passing movement there from Bayern Munich. But Spurs are going to start from the back. Douglas Costa to Ndombele. Long ball to Walker-Peters. He's got so much room on that right-hand side. But he hits the side netting. Oh, boys. We got to score. We have to score. There's no way we make the final without scoring a goal. And we're going to go into half-time 0-0. And I'm going to give an aggressive show me something else in this second half. We need to make things happen. So I am going to tweak the tactics. We're going to go more direct. We're not going to work balls into the box. We're going to go with a few mixed crosses just to mix things up a bit. We're going to counter-attack when we've won the ball. Distribute to playmaker. Take long kicks. So we're going to push up the field as opposed to waiting. And we're going to push our attackers further up the pitch. Coutinho's on a 6.5 and on a buck-in. So I think I'm going to bring on Kingsley Coman on the left-hand side. Second half, we have to score. 53 minutes. Walker-Peters for Spurs. Lo Celso to Douglas Costa. Losing the ball to Tolisso. Kingsley Coman now. Few plays ahead of him making in the run. Eriksson. Come on, pick someone out. Picks out Alaba. There's a few plays in the box. Crosses it in for Thomas Muller. Hits the crossbar, but it's in. Robert Lewandowski puts it in the net. Off the crossbar from Muller, he slides in to make the difference. I'll dial it back to positive, but Bayern Munich have got the goal we need, and now Spurs have to score 2 goals if they want to qualify for the final. We're bringing it back in the second leg again. 1-0 up in the tie. 68 minutes. I know I said 1-0 up in the tie. I meant 1-0 up on the night. We're 2-1 up on the tie. Harry Kane squares it for Dele Alli, who puts it wide. Spurs now have to score themselves. 74 minutes. Spurs from the throw. Dele Alli comes back to Harry Winks and Ndombele. Long ball out to Walker Peters. Crosses it for Harry Kane. He heads it over the bar. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go slightly more defensive now. We don't need to go as direct as we were before. So we're going to go a bit more standard. We're going to try and take it short. So I don't want to... we're going to slow the pace down a bit. Hold our shape. And we can go a little bit further back as well. We've scored the goal we need. We don't have to go as attacking as we were before. Eriksen's looking a bit tired. So I'm going to move Muller out into the middle and bring Gnabry on the right-hand side. Do they do better the other way round? Yeah, they do better the other way round. So a quick tactical tweak. We're going slightly more defensive as we don't need to score anymore. 83 minutes. Goal kick for Spurs. They have to score. And even if they do score, this will go to extra time if it ends up 1-1 because the 2 away goals will cancel each other out. Douglas Costa, though, burns Alaba. He scored in the first leg. He's not going to score like that. Can we hang on and make the final? As Gnabry plays it inside to Thomas Muller. Gives the ball cheaply to Sissoko. Gives it to Douglas Costa. Spurs now are all over us. They've certainly gone more attacking. They know they have to score. They have to score 1 goal just to make it to extra time. If they score 2, they will make the final. Sanchez gives it to Sissoko. Alderweireld does score. He taps it in off the back of a Sissoko shot. He must have cat-like instinct to know that shot was coming in. Let's watch this together, right? Because Sissoko shoots, and almost instinctively, Alderweireld knows that ball's coming in. I'm not sure that would happen in real life, but we'll roll with it. He's not offside. He's definitely onside. But Alderweireld knows the ball's coming in. And now we've got a highlight straight away, but we need to go more attacking again. So going back to our attacking formation. So we're going to counter-attack, distribute quickly, take long kicks. We're going to throw men forward. As we know, we've got to score a goal. Anybody underperforming? Not really. But we do have a highlight straight away. No, we don't. We don't. The game's gone. Nah, don't need to. But if we score another goal now, Spurs have to score 2, because we'll have more away goals than they do. But Dele Alli loses it to Goretzka. Serge Gnabry, Muller to Alaba. Bayern Munich now, 4 minutes of injury time to go. We have to score a goal to make the final. Goretzka out to Kimmich. It's 2-2 on the night. Coman! It's 2-2 overall. It's 1-1 on the night. But if we score a goal, that'll be 2 away goals. And we will 100% be through to the final. But Coman crosses it. It's poor. Lloris does hang on. 92nd minute. Are we going to extra time? Tolisso almost said no. Hits the crossbar. Very nervy game. This could go either way. Both sides have done well in the 2 legs. It's 1-1 on the night here. It was 1-1 out in Munich. Can we steal the show? At the last effort. 20 seconds to go before full time. If things still stay the same, it will go to extra time. Douglas Costa, he's through, but Soulé says no and holds the line well. I think we are going to extra time. We've only got a few seconds to go. There's the confirmation. We are going to extra time in the Champions League semi-final. I'm going to say it's very much up for grabs. I'm going to give a bit of a passionate team talk. We deserve to win this match. So go out there and do it. We will make 1 more sub. We've got Belotti, Perisic and Boateng to come on. Who's going to be the man to make way? I think... I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because I'd like to bring a midfielder on, but we haven't got any midfielders. I mean, Perisic, where can you play? You're not really a midfield player, are you? You're more of a... no, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. So, I think we go drastic. We're going to bring Belotti on for Muller, and we're going to go with 2 strikers up front. We're going to go 2 strikers. Very unorthodox, but we're going to do it. We're going to go an advanced forward, and we're going to go pressing forward on support. Swap them 2 round, and we're going to go with 2 strikers up front. Very unorthodox, but it's time to make the difference and try and reach the Champions League final. Extra time of half-time. Still no goals, still no highlights. I got 1 more sub to make. Gnabry's looking tired, so I'm going to bring Perisic on for Gnabry. All of our subs have been made. We do have a highlight. 44 seconds into the second half of extra time. I'm not sure if away goals count in extra time, but if we do score, I think that'll be enough. But Harry Kane to Son. Son takes a shot deflected, but Manuel Neuer holds on. Coming up to full time, 118 minutes. 2 minutes to go before we go to penalties. I thought Perisic did it. Tipped over the bar, and I think we are going to penalties. So who's the best penalty takers we got? We'll do this in order. We've got Lewandowski, Belotti, Alaba, Kimmich, Goretzka, Perisic, Pavard, Coman, Neuer, Sule, and Tolisso. Barring that, who knows what can happen. We're going to penalties. Oh, it's a lottery now. And it's 0-0. Harry Kane does start for Spurs. And Neuer tips it over the bar. Brilliant save from Neuer. But Lewandowski's got to score now to take advantage of that save. But Lewandowski, it's saved by Lloris. And the 2 goalies have made the first saves. Lewandowski and Kane missing their penalties. Dele Alli now. It's saved again. Manuel Neuer with a save. And Belotti now. Can he take advantage of this? Come on, Belotti. £70 million we spent. And it's saved again. 4 saves out of 4. The 2 goalkeepers are showing everyone up right now. As Son for Spurs. He does put it in the goal. That's the first goal of this penalty shootout. And Alaba has to equalise. Come on, Alaba. It's him against Lloris. And he does put it in. 1-1 from the penalty shootout. Harry Winks for Spurs. The 4th penalty for Spurs. It's against Manuel Neuer. He puts it in. It's 2-1. And Joshua Kimmich for Bayern Munich. Can he make it 2-2 to equal it out? Kimmich, it's saved! Lloris has saved it! And what that means is if Spurs score the next penalty, they will be in the Champions League final. Manuel Neuer has to save this next penalty or we are out of the Champions League. Lloris has saved 3 out of 4 penalties. Come on, Manuel Neuer. You have to save this. Come on, Neuer. He puts it past him. And Spurs are through to the Champions League final. And to be fair, both goalkeepers put on a spectacle. They did well. Despite the result, we did well. But Spurs do make the Champions League final. They will go on to play Liverpool. But Bayern Munich knocked out in the semi-final. And Lloris saved 3 out of 4 penalties. I mean, when that happens, there's not really much you can do. Bayern Munich knocked out in the semi-final. So unfortunately, that is the end of the road for Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So the only thing that's left now for this season is the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal. So we can do the domestic treble with the Bundesliga, Pokal and the Super Cup. So with the league situation, we are 5 points clear with 2 games to go. So what we will do is we will come back for Freiburg in the next episode for a chance to win the Bundesliga title. So we might as well show the last 3 games of the season. So next episode will show Freiburg and Wolfsburg. And then on Friday, the last episode of the Bayern Beta, we will show off the Bayer Leverkusen DFB Pokal final. But it wasn't to be. Knocked out in the semi-finals, but we still can do the domestic treble. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We upload the Bayern Beta Save every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time as Bayern Munich aim to win the Bundesliga. Thank you very much for watching.